We cannot spare the guards to investigate this right now. We can investigate this next week after the fair. And they're both just like, she's like, no, that is unacceptable. That simply won't do. We must find this man now. He's still out there in the woods. He's already injured my man. Who knows what other nefarious crimes he's up to? And the guards say, well, there's not much we can do. You are welcome to hire your own help on this matter. Otherwise, we will be investigating it at a later date. And then the woman turns to the crowd and goes, well, is there anyone here that could help us?
I'd love to help.
I'll pipe up and sort of step forward.
Yeah.
I'll help out.
Me and my friend, we will help you in your time of need.
Should we talk to the guy who got his ass kicked?
The dead one? Yeah, let's
Suppose
go
so.
to the dead one.
I went into the woods to do my job, and I did run into Jaina. He was there as well. We were looking for new growth, and I don't know, it was weird. He didn't look right. He looked kind of sick. He started to go really pale, and I was gonna ask him what was wrong, and I don't know, something pulled me backwards. I got flung backwards into a bush, and then I think I got stabbed. And he kind of looks at his arm. He's like, I got stabbed! And points to like a stab wound in his arm. He's like,
Unless there's anything else anybody wants to do, I think we should head for the woods.
Can I speak with the animals?
Yep, you want to cast Speak with Animals?
Yeah.
There were slimy people, and there were round people, and all kinds of people. In the middle of the clearing, you see a large shape, kind of round in shape. And looking closer, you see what appears to be a giant frog. And the giant frog, turns to face you, and you see, hanging from its mouth, are 2 pairs of legs, kind of just dangling down, a bit of blood dripping down the side, and it just turns and goes... And as it turns and makes a call, you hear another noise as you see, springing from a bush on top of the tree trunk. It looks like a frog, but it also looks like a human. This kind of frog man stands there with a spear in his hand and looks to you and says, "Intruders in my swamp! You are intruding! You will not trespass! Attack!" And it raises its spear, and you hear calls coming from within the swamp as these creatures rush towards you. At the top of the initiative order, you see this bullywog is wrestling with this thing that it's holding in its arms, and it's kind of calmed down a bit now, feeling less threatened by you, but whatever's in its arms is getting more and more agitated. And you see rising from this kind of wrapping in its arms, this, I guess you could call it a head, this kind of stumpy looking fleshy mass just peeks out. It's kind of got this dark blue tinge to it, and it lunges at the bullywug. It's got kind of like this leech face. You've seen baby bullywogs. This is not a baby bullywug. This is a freak of nature, what you are facing right now.
She just got whack-a-mole in the ground with her.
Go for it. It kind of just splits and spreads all over the stump that it's sitting on in a very kind of disgusting way. It is well dead. You look and you kind of lift up your hammer a bit, and there is just kind of liquid hanging off it. We might wrap it up there then at the end of this combat. We'll close this chapter of our very first session of Hit Dice Heroes as the party have successfully taken out some rather brutish bullywugs and a mysterious, creepy creature here in the swamps.